No path to recovery is a straight line, but when you're ready, it leads you to Sierra Tucson, treating mind, body, and spirit with the most advanced clinical and integrative therapies, led by a world-class team of doctors and therapists who have made Sierra Tucson the leader in addiction and behavioral health treatment for 30 years. Step out of your routine, focus on recovery, and miracles can happen. Sierra Tucson, where change begins.
It is not your typical treatment program, and Sierra Tucson takes a unique, all-encompassing approach to healing each person that walks through their doors.
So true. Whether somebody is struggling with drugs or anxiety or PTSD, their methods have helped so many people and even their families. Dr. Jerome Lerner, the Director of Professionals Program at Sierra Tucson, is joining us to tell us about it. Good morning, Doctor. Great to have you here.
Good to be here.
For people who aren't familiar with Sierra Tucson, even though it is pretty famous around the world, talk about it.
Sierra Tucson is a residential treatment program just north of Tucson, where we treat people who struggle with behavioral health and addiction challenges, mood disorders, trauma, eating disorder, pain, chronic pain, and addiction.
And there are really sort of 5 pillars to treatment, right? Talk about those briefly.
Well, we look at the whole person from a number of perspectives. We try to take care of the specific condition that they're coming in for, and then we look at what we call co-occurring disorders, the things that underlie or may not be as obvious for a person to heal and be treated.
And sometimes people come in, and we were talking before the show, that feel like they're at a dead end, and Sierra Tucson understands that. And you've said you've seen people's lives transformed, even though they feel like there's no hope at the beginning, right?
That's right. People often come in basically rock bottom. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to feel better. They feel hopeless. And I've seen so many lives as they've left our facility feeling like they've regained the life they want to live. Mm-hmm. They have hope moving forward, and they have a strategy.
And they may not know this, but there's so much that can be accomplished in even just a handful of days, right? I mean, we're talking 5 days specifically. What can someone do in those 5 days?
Sure. So while our full treatment program is 30 days residential, we have this special program, comprehensive assessment program, that is 5 days long. And it is designed for people who may not have a full understanding of their diagnosis, who have had treatment but really not responded well, whether it's medication or therapy, who are looking for the next step forward, or who just want a second opinion. And in 5 days, we can do a very broad assessment, psychiatric evaluation, full psychological testing, a comprehensive physical exam, and then add to that, as needed, expertise in the areas of addiction assessment, pain assessment, physical therapy, nutrition, even naturopathic medical care.
So after you get the assessment, what is next for some of the patients?
So you've completed this assessment. Day 5, we do a roundtable discussion. All of the experts that have done evaluations get together with that individual. We review our results, and we make recommendations based on a very comprehensive assessment.
Right, and let's just hit on once again why it's so important to take this comprehensive view of somebody. It's not just addressing the specific issue that they may be having. It really is this universe of things that you take care of. Why is it important to look at the whole picture?
Well, for a number of reasons. First of all, symptoms that people present with, or complaints, often overlap in various diagnoses. So to take a deeper dive into what the specific diagnoses may be, very important to prescribe the right treatment, whether medication or therapy. Secondly, often people struggle to respond to treatment because there are underlying or hidden issues, and it really takes a thorough, comprehensive evaluation to get at the root of it.
Do you hear that from patients, like, I didn't realize this was part of the problem?
Yes, often there's a real aha moment when that round table of experts presents the whole picture. There's, oh, this is why I'm not getting better. That's what I need to do next.
At the heart of it, it's people regaining their lives, right?
That is the absolute heart of it.
And there's power to that, and of course the methods that you use are really so above what other institutions might use, because it really makes a difference for people.
Yes, we use the latest scientifically proven cutting-edge therapies and approaches to help people get better.
They know they're in the best hands.
That's right.
Doctor, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And before you visit, Sierra Tucson team will give you a complete financial outlook, and they also work with most insurance companies. If you'd like to learn more, call now at 1-800-842-4487.